You're listening to the Daily Nugget. It's dnugget.com for Sunday, July 25th. And in honor of Janelle, who, even though she is a co-host most days, a few podcasts ago, she said we should talk about something for Religious Sunday.
Religious Sunday,
actually,
because Janelle can't say Jesus.
I can't do Jesus.
I don't think that's what they refer to him in their church as, because their church is too hip to just call him Jesus.
Church?
Yeah, I'm sure you call him like JC or something.
Like Carmen.
Well, maybe that's not a good
house?
I hate that song.
Maybe that's not a good example.
Right, okay.
Funny story as we start, though, that was the first song played when I was a kid, and our church had just moved into a larger building, and that was a song that they played the first Sunday as we were coming in, and the pastor comes in and says, "Now this is the kind of music that reaches the youth today, and that's what we need to do." That Carmen Sings in the House was the
oh my goodness,
reach youth.
I remember when that song came out, I laughed so unbelievably hard that he thought, like, even at the time, that was like far from relevant music for any teenager.
Fun fact for you, Sam, Carmen's worldwide ministry headquarters was based in Tulsa.
Ooh.
So, indeed it was, yes.
Carmen has a special place as a special Okie in our hearts.
Really kind of unbelievable, actually, you know.
Anyway, that's just a freebie, though. Today I wanted to talk about, which Janelle did mention a few podcasts ago, that she wanted to talk about for Religious Sunday. Religious stores in the mall, and I would kind of open this up to all religious businesses and the things that you notice that they have that are kind of funny.
That you don't need in your life. You know.
Like, we talked about before that the Christian bookstores in the malls usually kind of smell like potpourri and have the inspirational harp or maybe like John Tesh piano music.
John Tesh.
It usually it consists of like Jesus wind chimes. I'm never quite sure. That's what they have in the front.
Jesus wind chimes. How does a Jesus wind chime sound any different than any other wind chime?
Well, and that's just the point, is all this merchandise that we don't need as Christians, but they attach a Bible verse to it, and all of a sudden it's become an inspirational tool. And I'm thinking, what?
Don't even get me started on precious moments. What's the point, people? Precious moments? Really? Now, I know there's a Precious Moments chapel because every time I drive to Branson, I see it. Have you ever stopped there before, man. Janelle?
Yes, I have. Yes,
oh,
I have.
Goodness. Precious Moments. Don't even get me started on Precious Moments.
Tell us about the Precious Moments chapel, Janelle.
Well, it's a little ridiculous, but okay, I'll probably really get slammed for saying this. It's just a building. A man had, like, I think there's some history to it. It's like some kids, and like he built this chapel because of his family, and there's like statues everywhere, and there is like the Sistine Chapel. He has painted Precious Moments mural on the ceiling. I'm not kidding.
So yeah, it's kind of like the Sistine Chapel.
That's
right.
I guess that's probably as close as Missouri's ever going to get to something like the Sistine Chapel.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I think so. Yeah, that.
Creepy.
Anyway.
There's really no word, Sam, for that.
That's a whole lot of creepy.
And they charge you to go in and see the paintings. Yes, I believe there's an admission charge. Which, okay, if it's a ministry, true ministry, why are we charging, admission? I don't know. I don't understand. It's like, it's an oxymoron, if you will.
Yes.
Another thing that I don't really get when it comes to Christian businesses, and Janelle, you're going to take a little offense to this, just so you know right away.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
It's okay. It's more of a curse within the entire coffee industry, coffee house industry. And a lot of them have to have corny names that either have to refer to some sort of part of the coffee making process, or the Christian coffee shops are really notorious for this. For example, the local hangout that Janelle goes to a lot, it's a Christian coffee shop. It's called...
Watch out! Watch out!
It's called Hebrews.
It's true. I did not come up with the name, though. What?
That is awful.
But Janelle, you realize you're supporting it.
Name.
You're supporting it.
Well, I am, and I go there. I go to the place, and
where do you go, Janelle? What place is it?
I go to that place.
What place?
Now all of a sudden I feel guilty about going to Hebrews. There's nothing wrong with the name. It's okay. It's all right. Gosh. Are you going to say I'm a sinner because I go to a coffee shop named Hebrews?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's just... It's one of the many of notoriously bad names.
That's like a T-shirt that says "Jesus is my homeboy."
Oh no, it's not. It's not anything like that. Those kinds of T-shirts are just wrong. So okay,
Hebrews.
Let's open this up wide. Okay. So every time I've worn one of those Hebrews T-shirts, on the inside, you are just like having a heyday. Is that correct?
It's kind of like, also those shirts that say, instead of like Abercrombie and Fitch, a breadcrumb and fish. Or something like that.
I don't know if I can ever wear a Hebrew shirt again around you, Andy.
Jesus got her done.
Yes. Jesus.
Oh, no, don't go there! I can't handle this. You didn't tell me that this podcast was going to be so controversial.
We're stirring up the hornet's nets because that's what Jesus would do. Jesus would go right into Hebrews and he would push over the table of coffee and say, "This is not a good name for a coffee shop."
Well, then, what would you suggest? I would like to hear your good names.
Well, there used to be actually a pretty decent coffee shop here in the Twin Cities that was run by a Christian organization called Sojourners Cafe. And that sounds a lot better than Hebrews.
Well, here, this is one
because
that I
it's
think
not lame.
This one is pretty unique. I think this still gets a message across that it's Christian and that there's going to be coffee there.
Okay.
What about Happy Jesus Time Mocha Place?
What?
Happy Jesus Time Mocha Place.
You've got to be kidding me. Mocha Place, maybe, awesome. But Happy Jesus Time?
Happy Jesus Time Mocha Place.
Wow. Well,
maybe, Janelle, you can wear your Hebrew shirt if I can get a shirt that says Happy Jesus Time Mocha Place on it.
I will accept that, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I think I might have to. I might have to make a shirt that says that. I have a couple of V-necks empty. I can do that. Wow. Well, this has taken an interesting turn, and I really have no defense, so I guess I have no commentary.
Not.
How could I not have any commentary?
I think I might come down there and open up my more liberal coffee shop next door called She Brews.
Right, because all things need to be equal.
Yes. I'm all about. No, I'm not.
I would say if I was a female coffee maker there, I would be kind of offended that it isn't called She Brews.
Well, there is a female coffee maker there.
Why don't we call it? Maybe we should just call it They Brew.
Maybe it should be We Brew.
Or, Janelle, if you were really, if your coffee shop that you go to had enough faith, wouldn't you just put the bag of coffee beans out on the counter and just trust God to do the rest?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and there you have your Daily Nugget.
Wow.
We do have some Nugget hate mail. This was sent at dnugget.com via the form. You can either that or just send it to nuggethatemail@gmail.com. This is from Derek, and actually this is the most glowing endorsement we've ever got in our lives, and this may be the reason why I do the Daily Nugget for at least another week before I decide that I've got better things to do with my time. Anyway.
Now I could use a word of encouragement. Thank you.
Derek actually is writing. This is interesting because I can, it tells me what his IP address is. He actually typed this in Hebrews using their internet. Just kidding. No. Sorry.
They do have Wi-Fi there.
Good for them. First and foremost, he says, your podcast is my lifesaver for when I'm in my car, and I thank you all for creating such an awesome show. You're welcome. To Sam, my friend, it's hard for me to believe that your impersonation of your own kind could be likened unto a young goat being beat with a wiffle bat.
What?
I expect much more from you, but you know that already. To Andy, while your nagging Nan happily takes me back to Teen Girl Squad from HomestarRunner.com, I have to agree with everyone else that Cosby gets progressively worse. Before long, Bill will be nothing more than unintelligible mumbling, not to be confused with what Cosby actually sounds like now. And by the way, I gotta break up the romance between you and Jonathan. Saying that Mean Girls is your favorite Lindsay Lohan movie is like saying your favorite part of hell is that it's hot. To the girls, Jen and Janelle, way to hang with the boys. You both rocked.
Derek, we love you. We don't even know you, but we love you.
Oh, Derek, sucking up to the ladies like usual.
Sorry for reaching ways back, but I'm catching up since my hard drive went out, and I was without nuggety goodness for over a week. Love the show, and I'm always eagerly anticipating mandatory homeschool and Megan Fox references. Keep up the random tangent.
Man, he did it for us even.
He did, yeah, because we didn't do either this time. Although we could have easily made the bridge between homeschool and Christian bookstores in the mall.
It's really hard for me to make really good homeschool references when Jen is not with us.
It's true. It's true.
Because, I mean, like, something in the back of my head says, Jen's here. Make sure you make a great homeschool reference.
Is that how it translates in your mind? Because I think that you made a good transition between me and Jen and Hebrews and homeschooling.
Wait. Are you saying that Hebrews was started by a homeschool co-op?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying you attack us with the same amount of vigor in your voice.